guys, it's Taylor, and welcome back to my channel. I was tagged to do the 7 Deadly Sins book tag by Of Books and Girls. I'll leave the link to her channel down in the description below. You should check it out. She has really great videos. She's super sweet. So let's get started. Greed. What is your most inexpensive book? So I'm just going to go with any book that was ever given to me as a gift because I didn't really have to pay for them. But if we're talking about recently, I'd have to go with Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. My aunt gave this book to me as a gift, so thank you so much, Auntie. But yeah, this is probably my most recent, most inexpensive book. Wrath. What author do you have a love-hate relationship with? Hello, John Green. We meet again. John Green, I'd like to know why I love your writing style so much, and yet I cannot stand any of your characters. Your plots, they're there, they exist. I don't have a particular thing with them. My problem is more with your characters who are not realistic. I have never once related to any of your characters in any of your books. I think they're all pretentious, and actual personality and characteristics are kind of replaced with quirks. Looking at you, the Colonel from Looking for Alaska, you and your weird obsession with milk and vodka and your thing to name it Ambrosia. Why? Or you, Augustus Waters, who puts cigarettes in his mouth but never lights them to be deep. Yeah. And you know what, John Green? It's not, well, yeah, it is kind of your fault, but your prose is so good. Your writing style is amazing. Your books are fun to read. Your characters are the worst. I hate them. I have a love-hate relationship with you, John Green, and you seem like such a nice guy, so I'm sorry to do this, but Gluttony. What book have you devoured over and over with no shame? For these, I'm going to have to go with the Harry Potter books by J.K. Rowling. If you look at my copies, they're all beaten and broken and bent and practically destroyed because I love these books so much. When I was younger, I would just read them over and over and over again. My favorite book was the Chamber of Secrets when I was younger. That one's probably the worst off. I mean, look at the spine, look at the back. It looks like I ate it. It really looks like I just kind of like gnawed on it because I love this book so much. Sloth. What book have you neglected due to laziness? For this one, I'm going to have to go with Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I was supposed to read this during the Booktubeathon, but I didn't get to it, and I've been trying to get to it all summer, and every time I want to, I don't know, something happens. And it's not even like I don't want to read this book. I really want to read this book, and it's not even that long, so I don't know what's keeping me. I'm just lazy. Pride. What book do you talk about in order to sound like an intellectual reader? For that one, I'm going with Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. It's like the one, well, I've actually read another Russian novel, One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich, but I hate that, so this is the one giant Russian novel that I've read and that I really liked. And I mean, I just talk about this book a lot, especially when I want to like show off, you know, oh, I've read Russian literature. It's so long, but it's so deep. And I really do like this book, and I highly recommend it to people. I mean, the beginning is really slow, but after that it kind of picks up. If you don't know what it's about a man named Raskolnikov who murders 2 women in order to rob them so he can like survive or something, and he justifies it by saying that, you know, once I survive, if I can survive and graduate from college, I can help other people. But eventually his psyche starts to get the better of him, and it's a really good book, and I love it so much, and I always talk about it if I want to sound like a smarty pants. Lust. What attributes do you find attractive in male or female characters? Agency. So one of my favorite scenes in A Court of Mist and Fury is when Rhysand doesn't want Feyre to put herself in danger, but he fully acknowledges that she is a grown woman who is fully capable of handling herself and can make her own decisions. So he does not stop her, even though he doesn't want her to endanger herself. And I think that is probably one of the most attractive qualities about Rhysand. It's that he recognizes that Feyre is a grown woman who can do things for herself, and while he may not like the decisions she makes, they are essentially her decisions to make. And it's one of my least favorite tropes in YA, where a fully capable, woman wants to maybe go into battle or go do something, and her love interest is like, no, it's too dangerous, I will go into battle, but you stay here and not do anything. No, Feyre is not the type of person to really sit out the action. So I like that Rhysand kind of acknowledges that. Another attribute I like in male characters is when they're kind of socially awkward. Mr. Darcy. He is prideful, yes, but more than anything, he's kind of shy and doesn't make friends easily, which a lot of people mistake for him just being this arrogant jerk. Like, he's just the worst. But in reality, if you put him in a crowd full of people, he's going to be kind of shy and shut down and kind of like retreat into himself and just be super socially awkward. I highly recommend you watch the 2005 Keira Knightley version of Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy just has some great, faces whenever he's in a room full of people. He looks terrified sometimes. It's really adorable, and I do kind of like this whole shyness thing about him, because I think it adds another layer to his already attractive character. Envy. What book would you most like to receive as a gift? What books wouldn't I like to receive as a gift? I think as of right now, maybe Walk on Earth, a Stranger, which is a book I've wanted for a long time, but I just haven't, gotten the chance to buy it, especially since I'm saving up money for Empire of Storms and Crooked Kingdom, which are coming out in September. So Christmas is in December, and my birthday is in March, so hopefully I will get that book for my birthday or for Christmas. And that was the 7 Deadly Sins book tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Books and Girls for tagging me, and I would like to tag Kayla over at Literature Reads, Jessie from Jessie's Shelf, and Reading is Therapy. Thank you so much for watching. My social media will be down in the description box below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video later. Bye!